Please welcome to the stage Executive Director of One Justice, Julia Wilson.
All right, tech stands up. I have a story for you. I want you to imagine for a moment that you are a 38-year-old Syrian man, a geologist, who has watched your country fall apart around you. You've been living in Turkey for the past year while going through the extensive vetting process to be approved to come to the United States as a refugee. Your wife is already living in Long Beach, California. She received asylum last year. She is there with your 2-year-old son, who is a U.S. citizen. You have seen him once. You are finally approved as a refugee, and you book your flight to Los Angeles on January 29th. Immediately as you arrive at the airport, you are caught up in the chaos that ensues after the Trump administration signs the executive order travel ban. You are not allowed to board your flight in Istanbul. There are a multitude of court orders. Nothing is clear except that no airline will allow you to board a flight to join your family in the United States. Boston remains the only airport open to you, and that clock is quickly counting down. I had the very great honor of becoming connected to this man and his story in the days after the travel ban was implemented, as One Justice helped stand up the SFO Airport Legal Clinic and worked with a national group of advocates, attorneys, and policymakers struggling to help this man as the legal context shifted around all of us on a nearly daily basis. I will never, for the rest of my life, forget the experience of being on email with him as he was pulled out of the line as he boarded the last possible flight in Istanbul. And 2 minutes later, when we learned of the Washington state stay preventing implementation of the travel ban, our group was able to quickly advocate for him via email using technology, getting him the court decision, and he was finally allowed to board that flight. Make no mistake. Thank you. Make no mistake. The immigration system in this country has become weaponized, if not militarized, under the Trump administration. In fact, key policymakers in this administration do not believe in immigration at all, of any kind. And they are engaging in a purposeful communication war. They talk about refugees around the globe as illegal immigrants. They only use words like criminals and removable aliens. And here in the heart of Silicon Valley, we know that immigration is a rich source of diversity, of new ideas and skills and perspectives, which are the essential ingredients for the creative abrasion that feeds innovation. And so knowing this the way that we do, what will we do about this? First, we will pledge to actively resist the administration's psychological warfare. We will not look away as families are shredded by the second travel ban this week and indiscriminate deportation policies. We will name out loud the impact on children and families and veterans and innovators and entrepreneurs. Second, we will support the sanctuary movement in California. We will fight to keep our public safety systems and our policing focused on keeping all of us safe, regardless of immigration status, not becoming a fill-in labor source for the federal immigration machine that threatens to chew up our communities. Third, we will each get involved. Immigrant rights groups need our support, financial support, volunteer support, communication support. They need attorney volunteers and non-attorney volunteers. In fact, at the SFO Legal Clinic after the travel ban, we had 180 attorney volunteers and 225 community members who showed up to volunteer. We need you. I'd like to end this story by sharing the email with his permission that refugee, that Syrian man, sent to our group as he successfully boarded his flight. Dear all, as much as I have talked, it will not be enough to appreciate your great efforts. I feel strong with your support, and it is such a dream that I will finally get to see my wife and my son and my brother and his wife. It was a very hard experience, and I am sure that your efforts will win in the end by breaking all fake walls between human hearts. And most of all, that is what we need to do. We need to break down all the walls that the Trump administration seeks to erect between our most human hearts. We must resist. Now is the time to stand up. Rise up, eyes up. Thank you.